Well, good afternoon and welcome to Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota. Look at this car that we found that is just absolutely fantastic. How many times have you ever seen a 1929 Studebaker? And it is the straight 8. It's not the 6-cylinder, it is the big one. And this is the Brougham. So I'll tell you a little bit more about it in a second. Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota. A little on the cool side outside, but it's nice and warm in here on our indoor showroom where we have close to 100 vehicles for your inspection, and we have a wide variety. Look at the one we found today. This is a 1929 Studebaker Commander, and it is the Brougham Edition. Now you ask, what is the Brougham Edition? Well, back in those days, they were accessories and things that made them the next step up. Not only could you go from the 6-cylinder to the 8, which this one is the straight 8, the Brougham would have the dual side mounts with mirrors, also have the wire wheels, and the interesting note, it also has a storage trunk on the back, and if you look in the picture, it actually has its original suitcases. Now, I've been doing this a long time, and that's got to be one of the first ones I've ever seen with suitcases. Well, as most of us know that in 1929, they actually used chrome on cars. That's why the front end of this car with the trip lights added for extra lighting makes it really special, because chrome was the first year. Otherwise, it would have been nickel plated in 1928. Again, like I said, it's got the wire wheels with the wide whites, which would be very, very correct for this year of car. The car is probably a little bit older restoration a number of years ago, but it is done extremely well and has been preserved beautifully. If you look at the inside of the car, we have the original mohair type interior, all the instruments, everything on this car is as it came in 1929. Can you imagine? Right during the beginning of the Great Depression, someone brought this car home and said, "Honey, look at our brand new Studebaker." Studebaker had a name that went back to way back in the mid-1800s when they built wagons. So this is just a really nice example. Even if we looked underneath the front seat, the original tools for this car are also there. So if you're looking for something that brings you back to the 1920s and almost to 1930, this is one of our examples we have here at Ellingson's in Rogers, Minnesota. You can visit all the pictures and all our cars on our website at www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. We are also on YouTube and Instagram as well. So if you want to take a look at those, we have lots of different videos and things that show our inventory. Again, close to 100 cars and vehicles everywhere from street rods to absolutely original type cars.